Hey there, I'm Dan Adelko and welcome to the Marketing Drive. It is now September the 9th. Took a couple of months off, really busy at Honey Pot Marketing, obviously family vacations and enjoying what we have of summer up here in Waterloo. But back now, it's the week after Labor Day, the kids are back in school. Looks like, according to traffic, everybody's gotten back down to business, and we are back. We're going to be posting regular podcasts and vlogs about digital marketing, what we do at Honey Pot Marketing, SEM, so AdWords, Bing, Facebook, Twitter, all of the good stuff, and then also talking about SEO and in general digital and conversion marketing across the board, including messaging and whatnot. But what I wanted to talk to you about today is Google AdWords Quality Score. So what is it? How does it work? And this is going to be a bit of an ongoing series because it is a complex topic, it is non-trivial, and it has a huge impact on the quality of your campaigns and the costs and results that you can expect when you launch an AdWords campaign. So quality score is the metric that Google gives when you create a campaign with keywords or targeted placements, text, display, or video ads, and then the destination landing page that you're driving to ensure that, one, your ads are relevant to the message that you're giving out, that they are high quality ads across the board. The metric is from 0 to 10. You definitely do not want to be on the south end of 5 on that's for sure. But what quality score is, it determines your cost per click, or your CPM or your CPV. It will also determine whether or not you rank for certain terms, and what your positioning is amongst your competitors, and if your quality score is too low, whether you even show up at all. So often this is I feel like it's a somewhat paid attention to metric, but not enough is focused on increasing that quality score to the upper limits, 8, 9, 10. At Honey Pot Marketing, that's our metric. We don't want to have anything below an 8. Sometimes we get a 6, but we track this using AdWords scripts, so we get a real-time update without having to go check, dozens and dozens and even hundreds of campaigns, so we can see a good baseline, and we're also alerted to whether or not something has dipped below a quality score that we want, where we're then able to make changes. So quality score is extremely important, if for nothing else other than the fact that you can pay up to 75% more per click with a low quality score. Consider it kind of a punishment from Google for displaying what they see as mediocre messaging and mediocre ads. So this has a very real bottom line effect on your budget. And then obviously the display limitations, if you're not being shown for the keywords that you want, your performance is just frankly going to be lower. So it's extremely important to monitor quality scores on a regular basis and to keep them on the upper end and constantly be increasing them. Now, how do you do that? That's the first thing. The very simplest thing that you can do, one, is match your message to the landing page and to the keywords and keep it relevant. So what you're going to have to do is do a lot of keyword selection work and break those out into different campaigns so that they are highly relevant. That is more work, but there are tools that you can use to do that, both within AdWords and third-party tools. The second thing that you can do is to really ensure that you have a high CTR on the ads that are performing. So one of the things that we like to do, and we actually recommend this across the board, is brand campaigns. Okay, so I'm going to just focus very quickly on the search network only. First thing you can do is do not blend your campaigns to search and display network. You're going to water yourself down. You're going to try to be too broad and too shallow. Obviously, then your relevance is going to be lower, and then your quality score is going to dip. So create dedicated campaigns for dedicated messages and in dedicated networks. The other important thing to note about AdWords quality score is the metrics are different by channel. AdWords has a number of different channels: search network, display network, YouTube, AdMob, mobile, all sorts of channels. When you start digging deep into the AdWords network, do not blend your campaigns. Separate them, make them relevant. The second thing, or third thing, whichever, I'm going to stop numbering things because I tend to forget which number I'm on because I am driving. The second thing we're going to want to do, or another thing we're going to want to do, is separate our keywords into atomic units and then delve them out. So don't try to overdo it with the number of keywords per campaign, but don't limit yourself in the number of campaigns you have. So for instance, if you have 50 keywords that are highly related, do not start throwing in unrelated keywords, even if they're opportunities provided by AdWords or suggestions. When you do that, you want to regroup your keywords, duplicate the campaign, remove the non-relevant ones, and keep it on point. That's going to go a long way to increasing that quality score. I guess the third thing is run a branded search campaign for your own brand. What that's going to do is, I would say about 10% of your total budget is a good number to start with to check your performance. One, it's going to position yourself very well. Two, you're going to get a very high click-through rate. And in a campaign set, when you look at that high click-through rate, you are going to get a very high quality score. It's intuitively obvious that if you run an AdWords complement campaign, I wouldn't say, you're not trying to compete against your own organic listings, but the AdWords listings can and have proven time and again to complement an organic listing with an AdWords listing lifts the click-through rate and your conversions for both organic and for paid efforts. So I wouldn't look at it like I'm competing against myself, or why would I place an ad against my own organic listing. What I would look at it is, that's going to lift all of your campaign quality scores because click-through rate is quality to Google. That means your ad is performing. That will then increase the reputation of your campaign sets, and you will then have the ability to run other campaigns that are targeted with a better kind of quality score overall. These are extremely important elements of your digital marketing strategy. So take a look at your quality score. We're going to talk more about quality score in the future, and we're going to really dig into some advanced techniques on quality score management and maintenance, including some very cool scripts that we use that correlates quality score with search positioning and cost per click. Once you get that figured out, you're going to start to see the absolute benefits of all of these things. So that's it for today. Have a great day, and that's the Marketing Drive.